believe they actually sent Tanyel home. Someone that was actually bringing life to the villa, you guys went to send home. On top of Zara going as well. I mean, producers, it's not looking good, babes. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing okay and everyone is doing well. Guys, my headscarf is on because as I film this review and I upload to YouTube, I'm going to bed. Okay, I'm going to bed. You know what's so crazy? Yesterday's review, we did say it was the most boring episode ever. It's like Love Island said, wait there. Okay, wait there because we have more in store. Okay, more boringness in store because today was so boring. Even got to a stage, guys, I even tweeted that I don't know if I want to continue doing these reviews anymore. I'm definitely going to continue doing them because I know a lot of people do enjoy them and I enjoy doing them as well. But the episodes of recent have been so lackluster. I'm not really attached to this cast too tough. I find the couples quite boring. And on top of that, they keep on sending the decent people home. But we're going to get into that very shortly because Jordan, your singlet will be torn. So as I usually and always say, number one, if you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to subscribe and definitely join the family. Also be sure to follow me on my Instagram and on my Twitter at SarahDestinyX. And number three, as I love and always, and usually say, to be honest, I always say it. Anyway, please get cozy and comfy with a hot Ribena and some snacks and let us get into this review. So let us start off with the recoupling. To be honest, not really much I want to discuss in terms of the obvious couples, in terms of the guys who chose who. I didn't really say in yesterday's review that I feel like one, the recoupling was very random, bang in the middle of the week, very strange. And number two, I did also predict that Tanyel would be going home. And lo and behold, who did Jordan go and send home, guys? Who did he send home? He sent home Tanyel. I just don't even know what these producers are doing. Okay, I don't know what I actually don't know what they're doing. Number one, I was waiting for Ellie and her carnage to come and show it. I'm not letting that go because Ellie really thought she had something, okay, and she didn't deliver. But also number two, I just kind of feel like they're just letting go of people that people actually enjoyed watching. First it was Zara, we had to deal with that. Now Tanyel, I mean Jordan must pay, okay? The guy has to pay for his crimes, okay? He has to pay for his crimes. In all honesty, I feel like Tanyel didn't really get a fair chance in the villa, I'll be honest with you. I don't feel like she was dealt the best cards. But at the same time, and maybe I felt like it was time for her to go because it didn't seem like Love Island were bringing anyone in that possibly would have taken a good liking to her. And Casa Amor, whenever that's going to start, we don't know how long they can continue keeping people in the villa without any genuine connections being made. So it's a big shame. I loved Tanyel. After Zara, I think Tanyel was probably one of my favourite characters. And I think after Tanyel, it definitely has to be maybe Sammy and Tanya for me. But all the other females in that villa, I really don't care for. Like, I honestly do not care for. Absolutely gutted. I felt like she was a great addition to the villa. But Jordan, like I said, he has to pay for his crimes because on top of that, he picked Ellie. He didn't pick Ellie because he wanted to establish a relationship with her. Because he said that it's going to be platonic. So that means Tanyel went home in vain. Jordan, you must pay. Okay, you must pay for your crimes. We can briefly move on to Ron and Lana. She was crying, I guess, because Tanyel was going home. And Ron also said as well, like, you know, that's my bestie in the villa, but now that, you know, everything is aligned and we're back together and back that we're in the same position, that all my eyes are on you. Like I told you guys, I don't care for any Ron or Lana redemption arc. I've told you guys this, I've made it very clear. They are top three annoying couples after Kai and Olivia and after now Jordan and Ellie. In fact, maybe they're even number one and the rest are 2 and 3. Either way, out of all three of them, I don't know who I want to go home first. Let's move on to Shaq, Casey, Will and Tom. They were speaking about there being segregation with the guys in terms of Ron and Kai. Shaq, spokesperson, as always talking. Shaq did say that, you know, he feels like, yeah, there is an issue, there's segregation, but that's because he doesn't like to hear it how it is. Like, we tell him the truth and Kai just kind of leans on him and says it. And so, gossipy. Am I surprised? I'm not surprised at all. Ron and Kai were speaking as well, saying that it's frustrating to see, but they're going to make sure that, you know, all of that energy doesn't kill their vibe in the villa. Ron and Kai, for me, I really just don't care for. I feel like this is probably another storyline that producers are trying to bring up, like, oh, segregation. I mean, it's just a villa, okay? If I don't need to speak to you, I don't need to speak to you, and vice versa. And on top of that, I think Ron and Kai are actually quite annoying. So if they're segregated, it's because they're annoying. It's not our fault, okay? It's not our fault that they're annoying. Let's move on to the morning after. Of course, the boys are having a conversation. Jordan said that he feels like Ellie needs a chance in the villa, and even though that is going to be platonic, he's glad that he did pick her. Once again, Tanyel 100% must have gone home in vain, clearly, because why are you picking Ellie over Tanyel, please? I cannot believe they actually sent Tanyel home. Someone that was actually bringing life to the villa, you guys went to send home. On top of Zara going as well. I mean, producers, it's not looking good, babes. It's really not looking good. Ron also mentioned the issue with the whole brotherhood situation. As like, guys, I just feel like there's definitely been a divide. Sorry. Shaq, our gas spokesperson, was of course speaking, just saying like, you know, it is what it is. Like, we're brothers. It doesn't need to be this. It doesn't need to be that. Overall, I do feel like Shaq not only is a chatty patty, but he is one of the guys that I guess tell it how it is when it comes to Ron and Kai, and maybe that's why their divide is there. But I'll be honest with you, I don't really care. I don't care for that storyline to develop either. I mean, if Ron and Kai want to be besties and the rest of them want to separate, it's fine, okay? We're not losing sleep over such a weak storyline. I'm sorry, I'm not losing sleep, okay? Let me know if you are, but me, I'm not. Let's move on to the girls' chat. Of course, Ellie said, because of the speech that Jordan gave, that she definitely isn't going to try and pursue things further. Once again, Tanyel going home in vain. Not surprised there, but Jordan clearly isn't interested in Ellie like that, unless things are going to change, which I don't really care for anyway. We can move on to Ron and Kai speaking. They were saying that they feel like Casey's trying to find an issue. For me personally, like I said, it's given delusion, okay? It's given... Ron has been acting like a madman for the past couple of days / weeks, okay? You cannot expect, just because you're a guy, I'm a guy as well, that because you've been acting like a madman, I should just brush things under the carpet and under the rug because you're a guy and you want us all to be friends, so. I mean, at the end of the day, these people didn't know each other before Love Island even kicked off. So I spent a couple weeks with you. I don't actually like your vibe, I like all your character. So for that reason, I don't feel like we need to form a bond and also a friendship. So, and I don't feel like Ron should even have Casey's name in his mouth, to be honest, because look at all of that nonsense that you dragged this poor guy, okay? Casey's so handsome, so cute, so fine, okay? You just come to drag his singlet through mud for common triangle with common Lana. Make it make sense immediately, okay? I'm Kai, him. In Nigeria, we say fem, which means hold your lips, okay? You stop talking. You two, stop talking, okay? It's actually okay. It really isn't that deep. And I think, if anything, Kai as well in his confessional was speaking about how he feels like with Ron and his feelings, the guys haven't really taken into account, blah, 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 blah. He was moving mad, so I don't know why you expect us all to care all of a sudden. I mean, make it make sense. Let's move on to them getting a text about the guys showing off their culinary skills. The guys, of course, ended up cooking for the girls. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not even going to dig deep into these conversations with the dates. I felt like it was quite boring, honestly. Get this cast off my screen and get a new cast in. Okay, I wouldn't mind. Okay, I definitely wouldn't mind. Anything to speak about? Not really. I felt like the comments were a bit lackluster. It was just the comment, oh, I'm so happy. Oh, do you feel like we're going to work outside the villa? I'm so glad since you've come here, you know, you've made my Love Island experience 10 out of 10. Honestly, I'm so glad that we ended up together. All of that, I don't really care for it at all. Will, of course, ended up giving them a lap dance midway. Someone commented on my video yesterday, I believe, or the day before, that they suspect that Will is bi. I'm not sure if he's bi or he's just like, you know, those guys that are easily feminine, but there's nothing else, like they're literally just easily feminine. I don't know if Will was one of those guys, but Will gave them a lap dance. Anything else? The steak was mooing. Okay, the steak was, when I say raw, I literally mean raw, and I get my steak medium well, but that steak there was still mooing. Defo still alive. Defo still alive. Let's move on to Ron. He decided to go and sit with Lana, Tanya, and Sammy, I believe. I guess this was supposed to be something that was a bit to spice up the show a bit. I don't really know. But of course, Shaq. Oh gosh, it's always Shaq, isn't it? Oh my gosh, it's actually always Shaq. But Shaq was just like to the guys, like, what, is Ron taking the piss? Like, we're here cleaning. He needs to come over here. He needs to come and clean. So he's not shouting for Ron. Ron's just like, no, you've got it, man. Don't worry. And he's just like, no, bro, you need to come. Shaq ended up walking up to the girls, of course, and was just like, bro, like, you need to come and help us in the kitchen. Number one, it just had to be Shaq, in it. Oh God, it had to be Shaq. Number one, why did it have to be Shaq? But also number two as well, I do kind of get where he's coming from. I just wish he wasn't too harsh with it. I mean, it's almost like Shaq wanted to actually come and chew his head. And at the same time, okay, Ron, you're going to have, you guys are now in a couple again. You're going to have a lot of time to do up smoochy and pillow talk and cuddles and so in bed. Why is it when we are cleaning up, is when you feel like you, as you are, okay? Or Ronisha, you as you are can come and speak to your girl. Don't you think we all want to speak to our girls as well? So I do low-key understand where Shaq was coming from. I just wish he had a much more gentle approach to it. And Ron as well, like, read the room. We're cleaning and you're coming to talk to your babes. It's not making any sense. Of course, Olivia now came to join Tanya and Jessie, I believe. Yeah, Tanya and Jessie. And, you know, Tanya was just saying, yeah, that's just, I didn't like that. Oh my God, he came and he was this, I need to have a convo with him about that. Guys, people need to stop speaking to Olivia, because I don't think Olivia is anyone's friends in that villa. All she likes to do is download information and then offload it to other people as gossip. But anyway, Olivia, Lana, Ron... Oh yeah, sorry guys, the episode was so boring. I know it's not even making sense, but Olivia, Lana and Ron were speaking. Olivia was like, oh, I'm just so happy how like you and Kai are so close and like me and Lana are so close, and I hope guys we cannot allow those couples to see the final. And it's a shame because the way the producers are painting things out to be is coming like Shaq and Tanya are just aggressive, just do whatever they're doing, and the only other couples that we really see is Will and Jesse, Olivia and Kai, and Ron and Lana. I don't want that to be our top 3 because I actually don't care for them. So Olivia saying, oh, I just love how we're so close. It's low-key like they're trying to get the members of the pub, and I may be looking into this a bit deep, but it's low-key like they're trying to get the members of the public to see like these are the solid ones. They already have a good friendship. And you usually do know as well, when couples do have friendships in the villa, they end up being the couples that end up making it to the finals. And I just don't want them to make it to the finals. But of course, Lana was letting Olivia was speaking about the whole situation with Shaq. Once again, chatty patty. I don't know why. Is it any of your business? I don't think so. But Lana as well was adding fuel to the fire. Like, yeah, Tanya needs to speak to him. He needs to hear it from Tanya because they're in a couple. Ron as well poking his 2 cents in. Like, guys, wrap them up. Wrap those couples up. I don't think I've ever felt this irritated with couples in Love Island before. I don't know if it's normal. Am I okay? I hope I'm okay, and I hope you're okay as well if you feel the same way I feel. But honestly, they need to go. Of course, it was nighttime, and the girls were also speaking about it. Olivia saying, yeah, that Tanya has to speak to him. Lana as well was doing up, acting again like, yeah, you should have seen Shaq. Shaq was like, you need to come to the kitchen. Yeah, okay, that's what I can say. Just yeah. I know they're still going to bring this whole brotherhood segregation storyline into tomorrow. And tomorrow's Friday, and this has actually been quite a disappointing week. So let's see what comes out from that. But me personally, I don't really care for such a storyline. Of course, at the end, we'll give them the opportunity to vote for our most compatible couple. And the couple, I believe, with the least amount of votes will be done from the island or are at risk of being done from the island, maybe tomorrow or also on Sunday. I actually decided not to vote for anyone, guys. Let me know if you decided to vote for someone or anyone, but I decided not to vote for them. This cast is really giving lackluster, guys. I'm trying. Okay, I'm squeezing water out of rocks to do these reviews. Zara going home was a blunder. Tanyel going home for me is honestly even much more of a bigger blunder. I just need Castor and Moore to hurry up, okay? And if Castor and Moore does not save this season, then I don't know. Okay, me or more, I don't know what we can do. But please let me know what you also thought of that episode down below. Overall, 2 out of 10 for me. But let me know what you also did think of it as well. And it's a big shame that Tanyel is currently on her way back to the UK. But I do pray and hope that she gets all the brand deals and all the let me touch on my lip, but all the brand deals and all the goodies and all the giveaways and all the followers and everything that she deserves, because I do think Tanya was a great addition to the villa. But yeah, as always guys, if you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to subscribe and also follow me on my socials at ZaraDestinyX. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to bed. I'm editing this video and I'm going right to bed. And hopefully tomorrow, being the last episode of the week, is going to spice things up or show us something worthwhile when it comes to watching this season. But yeah, thank you for watching. Love you loads. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.